What's up, everybody on YouTube? CodyRay119 here for another video. Today's video, I want to do a little review on one of my most favorite zombie movies, George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. This is the remake version. I love this version. Um, this is where Tom Savini also did his debut directing. He did a great job in this movie. This is a time when zombies weren't as scary like what we've seen in Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. Um, it was when zombies were pretty much being used in music videos like thriller, comedy roles in movies. We've gotten Return of the Living Dead, which is comedy horror, but those were great movies out too. Anyways, so Tom Savini kind of stepped in, want to make zombie movies scary again, and that's exactly what he did in this movie. The practical effects in this movie are fantastic. We've seen scenes where it makes you go, ow. I mean, Tom Savini is a genius when it comes to practical effects and psychological thinking. Barbara in this movie, I like her a lot. She's a badass. Unlike the Barbara we've seen in 1968, where she was just useless and we just want her to get out of the house and let the zombies have her. But the Barbara in this one is so cool. She at first, like, you makes you think that she's going to just be a useless POS like the original. But at first, she's, frightened with all the zombies. But later in the movie, she starts becoming wiser and badass. Tony Todd has been fantastic job too. I think he did better job than Dustin, the original. Not Dustin, Dwayne from the original Night of the Living Dead. The guy who plays Cooper, I think he did a little better job too. Um, Makes you want to hate him. And now we got Tommy. The guy played Tommy. You've seen him in Leatherface and other low budget 80s movies. So yeah, pretty much. In the beginning of the movie, you see a movie scene where there's a moon kind of rising up with a Night of the Living Dead movie title. Great opening. Then opens to the daytime. You see Barbara and Johnny Sinkins visiting their mother's grave. And we will be hearing that famous quote, "They're coming to get you, Barbara." But the guy played Johnny did pretty good job too. You know, after he teasing her and all that stuff, this is where Tom Savini kind of did a little twist, where there is an old man walking right behind her. Kind of makes you think that it was a zombie. Unfortunately, it was an old man who was either in shock or drunk, apologizing to her. I'm sorry. Walks away. Then out of nowhere, there's a zombie jump on Barbara. And Johnny goes to the rescue, trying to get him off of her. And this is a scene where it makes you go, ow. Where the zombie got hold of Johnny and knocks him over and smashes his head into the gravestone with a kind. It was Tom Savini's idea to use a dummy to make it look so realistic, where it smashes Johnny's face. So Barbara made her escape, went to the car, and she just realizes there was no key. Trying to find it, realizes Johnny had the keys. And of course, that zombie was after her. Trying to break in the car. She pulls the neutral level, The car starts rolling down the hill, smashes into the tree. She gets out of the car. She finds this house, asking if anybody's home, looking for help, but nobody was to be found. But she sees the stove on, and there'll be a couple of zombies. Kinda jumps out of nowhere. Um, she'll be blood dripping on her face. She looks up. There's a hand falling off the railing. Jumps on the floor. Barbara looks out the window, seeing how slow the zombies are. If we're careful, we can just walk by past them. Which she had a point. But of course, Ben says that he wants out too, but it's not. He doesn't want to take a chance in case something goes wrong. So, and of course, we have this scene where Tommy and Ben, everyone else, they were trying to find the key to a gas pump that Uncle Reach had on the property. So they go out there, and Julie Rose was doing the driving. Ben hops in the back of the truck. Julie Rose was just so hysterical while driving. She couldn't think and shit. She was going so fast that Ben threw out of the truck. So, and of course, when they finally made to the pump, Tommy grabbed the shotgun because it was the wrong keys. Shoots the pump, and flames, explosion, the truck went bye-bye. And Tommy became roast beef. So, yeah, nothing was going so great to the cast. So, after that, Cooper and Ben start going at each other. Ben was going to shoot his daughter's shoot his daughter because she has turned. Then Cooper grabs a gun and shoots Ben, and pretty much Ben was going to shoot back, shoot back and forth, because all that shit, yeah. So, pretty much, after that, everybody went to the separate ways. Barbara went out to find help for Ben. Then there's Cooper, who snuck up in the attic. So when Barbara was out looking for help, we got a few of these hillbillies pick her up, take her back to the camp. Then in that morning, she had a group of rednecks go to the house, see if there was any survivors left. And when one of the rednecks opened the door with a chainsaw, here comes out Ben as a zombie, and the guy did a terrible shot, missed the head a couple of times. So, yep, Ben turned into a zombie after being shot so bad. So, there you have it, the remake of Night of the Living Dead. It's one of my most favorite remakes. So, if you haven't seen this movie, it's worth watching. It's one of the best zombies movies ever made. So you can pick this up on Amazon for like $15. Couldn't find it in my local video stores or even Walmart. So great movie. I give this movie 8 out of 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see me do more videos like this, just let me know in the comment section below. You can follow me on social media on Facebook, Twitter. So, alright guys, I better end this video before my phone goes dead. So, see you all later. Then you will see a big guy falling over the rails, and she just move that in time for him to fall flat on his face to the ground. You know, yeah, this movie is great. You know where they have scenes where they have a group coming out of the basement. It's just us. It's just us. And Ben here has a shotgun going. Who's us? Yeah, it's there's Cooper, Tommy, Jody Beth, or something like that. I'm trying to remember her name. Judy Rose. Yeah, Judy Rose. Then they tell him that they have a sick girl in the basement too. You know, yeah, they pretty much just start not getting along and meet like through the rest of the movies. They all try to board the place up, and Cooper being an asshole, telling people get down the basement or he's not gonna let anybody in case if there's gonna be an overflowing of zombies break in the house. Which Ben knew that being down there was a death trap. So, fortunately, Cooper just closes the door, locks, and just goes down there with his wife and daughter.